It's the Cable MTGO Show.
More mocks for the Mox Gods. Let's fucking go. You think Storm is fun? I disagree. They did waltz into the Force Spike on turn 4. Perhaps they didn't even just didn't consider enduranceing the vamp or the Snapcaster target because they hadn't F6 to their turn. It didn't feel like. I think you're supposed to grab Pyrogoyf here. Pyrogoyf's pretty fucking good. Breach LED is kind of boring. Well, the issue with Breach LED that you might have a problem with is that it does occasionally win, unlike other Storm decks in this cube. Well, that's a real big turnoff for some. Namely, people shouting to force Storm every time. Typically not used to winning. I do think the Guardian would fit well here. We're going to grab this Bloodstained Mire. A little Stomping Ground action. You could Nadu and look for that kind of combo. I'm just gonna grab the Stomping Ground. I'm just gonna accept good mana this early and feels nice. Hey, stop trifling. Much love. What's the big deal about the Mox cards? Is it worth going down a card just for a little extra mana? Are you talking about Chrome Mox and Mox Diamond? Very much so. Stompy Grompy? Is that what that is? The Stompy Grompy? Oh, man. What do you do with all this? What are the odds of the Nadu wheeling, Probably pretty low. We'd be getting it, like, very late, which is awkward for pack 1. But if everybody's, like, avoiding Green like the Plague, Sicko Dark Ritual pick, yeah, if we end up getting some initiative cards, that I might be happy that I have Dark Ritual. You really want to get the initiative rolling, like, as soon as possible. And there's a few in the cube, so like if we're in 3 different colors, there's a good chance we get a couple of them, maybe. You found Storm fun to draft in the Arena Cube. So it's super cool that you found it fun to draft. And I'm glad somebody got some use out of the Storm cards. But I don't think Yawgmoth's Will had a very high win rate in that cube. Yeah, Tendrils of Agony, literally the lowest rate black card in Vintage Cube. Let's get a little Tireless Tracker up in this, huh? Or maybe Sedgemoor Witch. Maybe if I'm playing black, I could Smog combo people. That could be fun. Force of Vig makes all the sense in the world. Yeah, and then Yawgmoth's Will is right down there with it. Tendrils of Agony, Yawgmoth's Will. Some of the worst cards in that cube, apparently. Higher win rate than any green card. Well, the Survival of the Fittest and Up the Beanstalk are the lowest win rate green cards. Ooh, Taiga. At 46 and 47%, so they're actually ahead of Tendrils. Yeah, it's like that's the bottom of the barrel is Tendrils, Survival, Beanstalk, Field of the Dead. I'm surprised Hearse is that low, because, like, Hearse was a main deck card in Legacy for a long time. You could just jam it. Yeah, at the top end, though, it does look pretty dismal for green and black. Just fucking nothing. You have to go down pretty far before you get Barragoyf. And then Eska's Chariot's the best green card at 57%. Jesus Christ. Yeah, the first week that cube... Oh, did I goof a Ghost Vacuum? Looks like it. The first week that cube was on Arena, like the 17 land stats weren't out, and people were fighting over green. It just wasn't open all the time, and I was like, what's going on here? This is not what I'm used to at all. I'm used to being able to pick a strip mine and just know that I'll have both Fast Bond and Exploration and, like, whatever landfall creatures I want. It was very surreal drafting with people that didn't know what was up. Hey. Splash for Chariot. The only archetype I splash Chariot in is Workshops. Because that's very fun to do. You're surprised that Frantic Search is at the bottom? Is it? Oh yeah, well, sub 50% win rate. Some of these cards, it's like the people casting them are fucking up. Like my Grizzlebrands don't have a 48% win rate. My Frantic Searches don't have a however percent win rate. One of the issues with Frantic Search... Ooh, Rumble. Ooh, no Bayou. God, I want the Rumble too, though. Rumble juicing up the Pyrogoyf. Oh, well. Oh, well. What was I talking about? What was I saying? Yeah, part of the issue is that Doomsday is not in that cube, so, like, the Frantic Search has less spots for it to be, like, truly great. Did I find any cards with surprisingly good win rates? And 17 lands? No. The funniest thing was seeing cards like Figure of Destiny and Showdown of the Scalds having super high win rates just because they were only played in Boros. Like Inspiring Vantage having a 60% win rate just because it's like the most Boros land. Like if you just forced Boros, you had a higher win rate than if you were like doing interesting things, basically. Trying, thinking, any of that stuff. I really like the guitar part in this track. Little Ancient Tomb action, maybe? Yeah, our mana is good enough for this Ancient Tomb, for sure. Lotus Petal is an artifact for Pyrogoyfs. Interesting. They're just there for flavor, infested. There are Lessons Matter cards in that limited environment. Oh, man. There's this mug with some very zesty booze in it. Just chilling on my desk. Oh, man. I always want to draw Psychic Frog. I think Atali is going to be a bit above curve. The Deathclaw might be reasonable. I was just supposed to grab a Headliner here. Just this pile of 4-drops. Oh, that's pleasant. Has almost like a cinnamon type burn. That a sneak attack? Are we now sneak attackers? Hope that Atali comes back. Dobill98 says that on Arena, green is overdrafted in most formats. Yeah, especially because like recent cubes and recent limited formats, green has been quite good and has been able to support multiple drafters. I could see just regular MTG Arena drafters getting really thrown by powered cube. Just used to jamming green, being like 4 color or whatever. Having that be a good thing to do. Not this time, friends. Not this time. Just not what you want to be doing. I'm pretty sure they gave reasons for the shorter ban window. It seemed like it was like a direct result of the Vivi stuff. You think green used to be a lot better in Vintage Cube? Yeah, it used to be playable. So I want that Death Greeter's Champion because it's a very good card, but I'm going to grab this Witherbloom Apprentice. Now we have the Witch and the Apprentice. That smog is coming. I can feel the smog coming. Fine. Well. The sneak attack has me wanting that recurring nightmare. Alright. I'd like the monstrosity with that double striker I passed. Person who took the Chain of Smog. I'm gonna get that Witherbloom soon. No, we saw the Witherbloom and the Sedgemoor Witch pretty late. So, nobody should be fighting me for Smog, I don't think. It does kind of look like someone took my Atali, though. Which is a bummer. Oh, hey, no, here we are. I was super wrong. It'd be cool to get Deathclaw and a Tolly up in this, but we're getting a Tolly. That's so embarrassing when you're like a card off and you're counting. You're like, I didn't wheel. Oh, wait, no, never mind. Never mind. It's right there. I would appreciate it if none of you mentioned this to the other viewers. As much as I like Arena of Glory, I'm going to grab this Elves. Wow. Last pick, Death Greeter's champion. Unmarked Grave, not a card with a Tolly. I think it's between Duress and Copperline Gorge. I think I'm just going to grab the Copperline Gorge. There's no real ceiling on how good your mana can be. We already have a couple discard spells, even if they're a little bit worse than Duress. Howling Giant do indeed rocks. I agree. Demonic Tutor and Chain of Smog and Blood Crypt in the same pack, huh? Alright, give me this D-Tutor. Wheel Chain, hopefully. Name sticker is kind of sweet here. I'm going to grab Reanimate. Hopefully we get like one more thing worth reanimating, huh? Like an Archon or Grizzlebrand or something. They have Mind Goblin in here. What's that? What's Mind Goblin? Get a little shielded up in this. Palantir tempting in these sneak attack decks. Palantir always tempting. Don't quite have the green count for Force of Vig. How many monsters is needed for Sneak to be worth it? It depends. It depends on the deck. I'm going to grab the Raucous Theater over Animate Dead. Kind of like that Urborg lets you tap Ancient Tomb without taking damage sometimes. Let's grab 6, I guess. Yeah, Gemstone Caverns is tempting, but we're going to take this right in 6, of course. Of course. Obviously. I wouldn't wipe my ass with that Gemstone Caverns. Duress Wheeling, good sign. I almost want to try Doomsdaying for the Smog combo, but probably not very good. Smog it up. Smog time. So our reanimation targets are actually Witherbloom Apprentice and Atali. Those are the two that we're trying to reanimate. Possibly I should be grabbing the Crater Maker is another way of breaking up Time Vault. This looks pretty reasonable. This will be 10 green sources and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 forests for Sprawl, which is a little low, but fine. Right here is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 red sources, which is way more than we need. And then for black, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. That's low. That's low for black. Even with the Dark Ritual. Easy. Oh, I'm just going to cut Woodland for another forest. Woodland is solid, but 8 sources for Sprawl is a lot better than 7, in my opinion. 7's like the minimum, so it just feels comfier. Pure psychological thing. Is this hand keepable? I don't think so. Sure. Find my playlist. Turn 2 Palantir. Yeah, they were 6, huh? I could see reasons to play 6 on too. Like against a Ragavan or something. The 6 mills for the Pyroglyph. I guess Palantir does too. Yeah. What they put to hand? Okiara. Threatening the Time Vault win. We don't get the Cascade, but 1 mana 4/3 haste. I've seen worse. Wow, they milled from 10. Taking the damage. Bold play, friend. Bold play. We saw Time Vault combo pieces, so Force of Vig's coming in for I don't know, something. Maybe Recurring Nightmare? No, Recurring Nightmare is too sweet. Atali, what do you think I'm trying to reanimate in this deck? Yeah. What do you I'm like hammering and hawing about cutting Recurring Nightmare. Why don't you just simply cut the Recurring Nightmare target? Could do. Interesting note. I'll think about it, chat. I'll think about it. Every suggestion is valid. I think I like Mind Twist over Duress. They spend their first few turns playing out dorks, then you can twist all the gas, maybe. The Chaldea Guardian is weaker than the card that I cut, but when I'm bringing Force of Vigor, I don't want to cut black cards. Planning on getting reanimated, but maybe I should just be grabbing Chain of Smog. Doesn't look like they have a ton of removal. I wonder if it is turn 1 Dark Ritual out Sedgemoor Witch, turn 2 Demonic Turner, tutor, turn 3 fucking Chain would have won. I think it would have, but who knows. Very good chance they win the game next turn. Time Vault shenanigans. We'll see. Oh, Chain of Smog doesn't even win on my next turn. It just makes infinite 1/1s too. Yeah, I think I should have gone for the reanimate on Atali there. Well, that sucked. And now the opponent Might be able to hardcast Crab. They're missing a second black source currently. That should be a time vault win, yeah. I don't got Ren in 6. Well, that goes against my theory of not cutting green cards, I guess. Cutting Shieldred feels real bad. Probably super wrong. This is kind of like the worst hand that I might keep in this matchup. Just been an Atali for me, huh? So, from the info we know, there's a solid chance they just pest infest the Palantir here. Yeah. And then we Bloodbraid into Reanimate for the Atali. Okay, well that didn't happen. Oh, you're thinking about the Mayor of Kandor, Bishop? And how he's a fucking liar! We can blast that one. Wow, maybe I can't. YouTube's just acting real sluggish. Maybe I'll give something a restart here. Real quick. We'll be right back. Jesus. I accidentally closed everything. Well, hopefully the stream's still up. As I load everything. Close this. Game's still up. It was very silly of me to try and play a different song on YouTube. I don't know how I thought that I had the technology to do that. Whew. Caleb's experiencing technical difficulties. A little bit. Hey, Swaptastic. Thanks for the sob. The 100 months there. The 100. Oaf McNamura, thank you for the raid. Hope you had a dope stream. All right. Yeah, they got a chump, or the red and 6 is lethal. The ping here turns off Sylvan Library at least. All right, Crab, what'd you get? They didn't hit my Atali. It's like Force of Vigor and, and Land and Tomb. I don't think that's saving them. I would have gone for the down tick Grist, sacking my my 4/3 to kill the crab, and then brought it back. You know, come back with a haste, right? Get that value. Sure. Is the Chaldea guy in the regular Moto Cube? They put it in before. He's alright. Trying to think of double red or double green's better. Probably double green, huh? For Utopia Sprawl. Ooh. Well, I was gonna run in 6 this turn. Now I think I'm just shield running. A Gleemox Haver, huh? Time Walk, sure. Take 2 more damage. All part of the plan. Hey, West Ab, thanks for 35 months. That is tutored Terra Sunday. Very tempting to run in 6 ping the Spellseekers. They couldn't jump here. Drop to 11, then 9. I think just playing out the Palantir is a little bit better with the Entomb up. They bend, huh? We double top they bend. What if I Entomb for Bloodbraid Challenger? What if that's better than grabbing a Tali here? And just like drawing a land gives me a Bloodbraid. So the Taika's already out, so can this even... Yeah, Bayou, nice. The man in this deck's so fucking good. Just unreasonably good. Oh, now we're letting me draw. Sure, sure. Hell yes, Cube. Hell yeah, Schwab. Hell yeah. Just taking damage. Ren and 6 down. What a thing to do to a young man in love. And what a thing to do to your daughter. Kennedy wins! Mind Twist a little bit better than Duress against Endurance specifically. Can you run for mayor in the city of Candor? Is that now your dream? You just got some interesting job ideas. Yes. You like the Duress lets you see the coast is clear? Yeah, Mind Twist also does that, believe it or not. Some rude shit. A 3/4. Let's see if we can help you with that. Almost demonic tutor for the shielded. It's a real nice hit here. Three cards, please. What do we got? We got Time Warp, Time Walk, Tameo. Those were the 3 cards? They're so good. They're really good cards. Tameo bricks Mind Twist, too, just straight up. So they 5 me down to 10, then they gain 2 up to 12, then I 4 them down to 12, then they take 2 down to 10, then they 5 me down to 7, then I gain 2 up to 9. I'll take it. Yeah, I'll see where this is going. The perfect card. I win! I think there's a mall. Yeah, sure. No, the dreaded fugue. My elves. It's like in Dragon Ball Z, Piccolo standing cool instead of doing anything relevant. Oh, okay. I never watched Dragon Ball Z, but from context clues, I kind of get what you're on about. The on-screen chat's frozen. Is it? How do I fix that? Well, it's part of my tech issues, I guess. Sure. Give him something to worry about anyway. Three mana to rest your counterspell. So my Scarlet has a chance of landing. Very possible. I'm supposed to take a turn to duress. Especially if they after the Imperial Sealed there. They might just have a win for me. Duress could resolve through the Mana Leak too. See what they got going on. They might have sealed for recall, in which case they'll probably fire it off in response. Mana drain. Interesting. I wonder if that's what they sealed for. Oh, now they're like sad. They're only getting one mana. Do another surveil land we can grab. See if we can mill the surveil guy. Alright. Alright, does anyone think this Atali's resolving? They have two cards in hand. Dinosaur! Dinosaur! Yes! Let's fucking go. An Unearth and an Entomb. I do have to choose a target for the Unearth when I stack it, so I can't Entomb for something to Unearth. We do get two more Witherbloom Apprentice triggers, though. That's pretty good. And the Entomb can go get my, my Haste Tutor. Honestly, Bloodbraid Challenger has been a pretty sick Entomb target. I consistently have the worst Atalis you've ever seen. I've had some game-winning Atalis this run. What are you talking about? We Italia'd into Headliner Scarlet for the win last match. They just brazenly bounced my Atali. How brazen. I shall now declare blockers. And we actually have the mana to replay Atali, but I'm going to go for the less silly line. Do you think the opponent's going to put me on Chain of Smog? Okay. Yeah, they got like all the counters in the universe over there. I'm going to bring in Dread Fugue and Liliana the Veil and Mind Twist. And I'm going to cut... Oh, I don't know. Maybe Dark Ritual. Slow it down a little bit. Maybe Elves of Deep Shadow. I have to go to the bathroom. I'm going to go to the bathroom. I'm going to go potty. I kind of wish I hadn't said it like that, but that's fine. I'll be right back. All right. Name Black. Dodge Wasteland. Easy game. Oh, yeah, this is tricky. Do we want to fucking double duress or duress into 6 or Ren and 6, huh? Kind of have to make the decision now. Awkward. Let's lead on serving with 6. Yeah, retracing Pyroglyph sounds awesome. We do need to play the Dread Fugue here, or they likely win the game. So we have 5 mana, 1 for Dread Fugue. Could retrace Mox Ruby, use that to play Ren in 6. They're holding up the hardcast subtlety, which means they're not cycling their And I could be rebuying the Mox, but I think I'd rather hold on to it as potential retrace fodder. Wow, they just fucking took the bin there. They're just dead. Unless they can, like, kill me or sweep the board. They have to answer Shielded and 6 this turn. They can't just answer one of them, I think. GG! I said, nice. What group is this? This is Ghost that we're listening to right now.